That SEO is more than SEO today.
¿Se pueden conseguir buenos resultados de SEO con mal contenido? Yo creo que no, porque un buen SEO es aquel que crea contenidos interesantes para los usuarios, porque aquí la clave sigue siendo no Google, sino mi usuario o mi cliente, con lo cual tengo que preocuparme mucho por darle toda la información que él necesita y para que esté contento. Y gracias a eso, mi web en SEO puede aumentar porque generará satisfacción, la linkarán más usuarios y generaré marca. Entonces, crear estrategias de un contenido malo solamente para rankear a corto plazo no es la mejor estrategia de crear marca.
The best way to get engagement from consumers is to think about a question that will intrigue them. You always need to ask questions to get the consumer interested. And if the consumer responds to those questions, that's how you start the dialogue. But don't stop talking.
Ahí ya creo clave que el SEO tiene que entender de modelo de negocio, ¿vale? Y tiene que poder adaptarse a unas exigencias y a unas estructuras internas de cada cliente, porque por arriba parecen las cosas muy sencillas, pero cuando te metes en un proyecto hay muchas complejidades, ¿no? Yo creo que además creo finalmente en que el SEO tiene que interiorizar muy bien lo que es ese producto o esa web o ese contenido o ese negocio donde se va a meter, y en función de eso intentar encontrar soluciones que no impacten o que no supongan cambios drásticos y al mismo tiempo que consigan hacer o llegar a resultados.
We kind of grew to almost where we are today without placing any paid advertisement at all. I think it was 2010 in the last half that we placed our first ad. So before that, we were really engaged in the concept of social media marketing, inbound marketing, certainly taking care of things like SEO on our own website. Email marketing has been extremely powerful for us. And then engaging offline at places like this where we give. And if we share, we do get more. In other words, we send people out to speak, to share all that we know, not just on the blog, but at conferences around the world to support the people who are building the industry of search. That's how we did it. Why is the social community so important? Because at this time, as people become more comfortable online, they're no longer required to pay attention to, if you will, interruptive marketing, and we decline to do so on a regular basis. As the interruptive marketing continues to abound around us, from people writing in our sky to making advertisements on walls or whatever it is, we choose not to pay attention. We do, however, listen to our friends. Creating a community of people who know each other and trust each other will enable you to sell your products not just once, but again and again to an ever-increasing group of people.
At the end of the day, if you're a brand, if you're a bank, if you're a retailer, if you're an airline, newspaper, whatever, you depend on revenue from your consumer. The consumer spends money. The consumer is most interested in your product. So if you're interested in my product, I want your opinion. If I am a restaurant, I want you, if you like my restaurant, to write about it. So it's all about getting your opinion, because other people don't want to read my opinion, they want to read user opinion, and that is what this is all about. That the importance of connecting with consumers. And best way to do that is to connect with people. You have to sound interesting and you have to pay attention. That means you need to speak with intrigue and you also need to listen. And basically, brands that both listen and speak with intrigue are the ones that are going to be successful.
I'm actually delighted. The conversation at Search Congress is at a quite high level. Most people do speak English, so I'm able to engage. I really appreciate that. My Spanish is woefully lacking. I like that the conversation here is also about community development, social media practices, without forgetting the basic foundations of content, quality of content, and of course link management.
Me parece genial porque la verdad es que el sector lo necesita y hemos visto que aquí la mayoría de los asistentes son nuevos, es decir, a pesar de tantos congresos sigue acudiendo gente nueva y claro, es un tema muy importante como para dejarlo al margen. Digamos que eso es lo que ayuda a las empresas grandes o pymes a crecer internacionalmente y eso evidentemente pues mejora la competitividad, ¿no?
I've really enjoyed Search Congress. I'll tell you one other thing I've really liked is everybody in this room was very nice and very supportive. They were smiling during the presentation. I know I brought some energy into the presentation, but basically I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I'm actually going to write an article on my blog at emailyogi.com about this event because I think events like that focus on education are excellent.